What's up, everyone? This is FPSticks bringing you a Toxic Cup tournament recap here. This was actually a live remote tournament that I did with a bunch of European folks through the Pogo Coliseum Discord. So the majority of the people that were in this tournament are like in the European time zone, so I got to play a lot of people that I've never played before. This was really fun going up against people from all over the world. I ended up going 4-2 in this tournament, so it was just a 6-round tournament that we kind of threw together really fast. And again, this was all done live. Huge shout out to the tournament organizers in this because it only took like 3 hours to get through, which was actually way faster than a lot of the other remote tournaments that I've done. But so in this first round, I'm up against Easy X7. You can see our teams up on the screen there. I'm still rolling with the same team because I'm in so many remote lobbies right now. I can't really change up anything because it's taking a while for those tournaments to complete. But I have my Barrel on their Wormadam. I am up a shield. So I just want to get off as much surf and water gun damage onto this Wormadam as possible. Able to get to a second surf here, which is really good for me. Might get the last shield here. They do commit their last shield. So at this point, I will commit a shield here because I want to get some more water gun damage onto this Wormadam. Barely able to survive to get to this surf. This will take out the Wormadam, and I'm still up a shield. In the back is Steelix. Golbat is kind of going to struggle against this, but because I'm up a shield, I should be able to land 3 Shadow Balls, hopefully, and then take out this match here. So first Shadow Ball connects. We're encountering a little bit of lag there, so I stop attacking. And what happens sometimes, and then you can see like the fast moves like catch up there. What happens sometimes, at least on my end of things, if I see my opponent's lagging, I'll stop attacking. But sometimes what happens is when I do start to attack again, the game like catches up and then I've lost a bunch of health. This has happened to me before. So this is why right now you'll see me just doing like one fast move and then waiting a little bit, one fast move and then wait a little bit, because I've been in the scenario so many times where I think that my opponent's lagging because visually they stop attacking on my screen and then I stop, and then when I do start attacking again, I lost all that health there. But we just agreed to play that out. So Barrel against Wormadam. My Barrel unfortunately does not have the required attack breakpoint to win out the 1 and 2 shield scenario against this Wormadam. I can win it in the 2 shield scenario, but it leaves you with such minimal health and you're going to be farmed down by anything that comes in anyways. So I do commit a shield here, and now I'm going for a very aggressive farm down with my Gliscor. I get a shield there, which is actually really great for me. They're staying in here with the Wormadam, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to let this Iron Head go through. They're still staying in, which allows me to farm down even more energy. Out comes Golbat. I should be able to dump 2 Night Slashes into this Golbat. Chip away at it. I get the boost right there, which was really amazing for me because now this Night Slash is going to be doing more damage. I get the last shield there. Way to go, Gliscor. Really put in some work there. Gonna bring out my own Golbat because I'm worried that they might have that Steelix in the back again, or they might have Gliscor in the back. We know that their Wormadam is out of the picture, so I'm saving my Barrel for whatever could possibly be in the back. And because I was up a shield, I could just commit a shield, and it's actually their Toxicroak in the back. So really good thing. I don't want my Barrel lined up against this Toxicroak. It'd be really bad. And they are running Dynamic Punch, so they reveal their moveset right here. The Shadow Ball is just enough to take out that Toxicroak. Good game there. Going into the third game here. I lead Shiftry into Golbat, so this is really bad for me. Have to get out of there right away. I switch into my own Golbat to Mirror. They bring in Steelix, which is a very solid answer to my Golbat, but we saw how much damage these Shadow Balls do to Steelix. They definitely add up over time, so this isn't a totally farmable matchup for Steelix. And even if I were to get my Golbat stuck against Wormadam, I can still put on a lot of shield pressure with Shadow Ball So the more I use Golbat, the more I'm really thinking that it's working as a decent switch-in. If they have Ice Fang Drapion, that's going to be an absolute wall to Golbat, and so that's not as favorable of a scenario because everything's going to be resisted. I honestly really wish that I had a purified Golbat with return, because Ice Fang Drapion has been one of the things that has been giving my line of, my team so many problems, so freaking annoying to deal with. I've ran into a lot of Ice Fang Drapions in these tournaments, so I'm going to commit a shield on my shift tree here because I want to get a foul play off on this Golbat, and I believe that Poison Fang would have been just enough damage to take me out. The foul play lands. You can see how much damage foul play does to Golbat. It's pretty remarkable. I'm going for the Night Slash bait here, hoping to get that last shield and then land the Earthquake. I do get the last shield, really good for me. I don't get the boost. If I did get the boost there, I might have even just gone straight Night Slash spam at the end. But because I have this shield, I'm going to safely get to an Earthquake. You see me over farming here, even though the water gun damage is really chipping me down. I want to be able to throw a Night Slash into the Golbat. Able to get to this Night Slash. And this does just enough damage to take out that Golbat. We take round one. Good games there. Going into round two, up against Tiago M1603, we encountered a lot of lag in the first match, and so I didn't include that recording there, but we just decided to not count that round because we fully completed the game, and then he said that he had some really bad lag on his end of things, so I just said, okay, the game won't count. So this is actually the second game that we're playing. Poison Fang connects on my Barbarel. Going for the Surf here. I do get a shield, which is really good for me. This is just going to be another Poison Fang. It's actually a return. Holy cow. Yeah, so this is a purified Golbat that actually is running return. So props to this guy for, that was a good play right there. I thought I could eat another Poison Fang, but he had really good energy management. But Barrel in the back, I just need to get some Poison Fang chip damage on this thing. And then I'm going to switch into my shift tree. Honestly, I should have just switched into my shift tree right away instead of throwing the Poison Fang. The foul play does take out the Escavalier. At least now my shift tree can handle this Barbarel. And I have two shields, so this is going to be a pretty confident win here. I can't remember if this is actually the second round, or the second game, or the third game. Because on the second game, we both encountered some lag as well, but we said we'd just play it out, and I think he won that one. Okay, so I won that round. I believe it's technically like 1-1 right now. I can't remember. I do know that I lose this round here, but I can't remember which clips I included. So we're in a Golbat mirror match, but we know that his Golbat is running return. Honestly, I have not really simmed this matchup, so I didn't know how it played out. I just go straight for the Shadow Ball. It goes unshielded. I'm not going to shield this. And it's a return. You can see return actually does more damage than my Shadow Ball did to him. Going for the Poison Fang. It connects. So I am able to win that matchup. And I have a sliver of health left, which is actually very ideal because minimal farming is going to take place. Out comes Steelix. I bring out my Barbarel. But this is a Thunder Fang Steelix. And then I have to dump my Surf into this Escavalier because Shift Tree is going to get absolutely destroyed by this thing. Oh, man. And then I commit a shield here because I want to try to water gun down this thing even more and hopefully get to a Surf. It doesn't happen. That really sucks. And now it's pretty much game over. This Escavalier is going to be able to counter me down, and my Shift Tree is not going to have enough health to handle that Steelix. Thunderfang Steelix definitely caught me for a loop, but also my team composition on here was not very smart because he adapted very well to include that Escavalier to really just shut down my back line of Pokemon. Great adaptation by him. Out comes that Shift Tree, or out comes the Steelix, and Shift Tree is going to go down here. So I do lose this round, or lose this match. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I included of that. So because that one game we lagged, but he ended up winning, we still counted it. I ended up losing that round, but that's okay. Going up against Maddie ZS123. So this is what I talked about sometimes before. Like, I was one of the top ranked players in this tournament. So even when you lose a round, it's like, here you go. Here's another ace trainer. Just like battling ace trainers all day long. So very difficult competition, but lots of really good games. And I definitely learned a lot through this. Their Toxicroak is now stuck against my Golbat, which is just an amazing scenario. They go for Mudbum. I really want to see what their second move is. I personally run Dynamic Punch on my Toxicroak, and that's just because I chose Dynamic Punch for one of my remote lobbies, and that remote lobby has been going on for a long time, and I don't want to build a second Toxicroak, so now all of my tournaments have Dynamic Punch Toxicroak. It's nice for like the nuke potential against Barrel and Shiftry. But I don't know. I honestly think Sludge Bomb still might be the way to go. You can do more damage against Golbat, which is what you find yourself in a lot. Against Wormadam, you at least hit for strong neutral damage, which Dynamic Punch, with Dynamic Punch, which is nice. But Poison Fang is not enough to take me out, so I switch into my Barrel. Gonna be able to get off a Surf here. Not enough to take out the Golbat. He's actually a CMP tie, so I'm gonna let my Barrel go down here. I'm up a shield. I bring out my Golbat, farm it down with one wing attack, get a Poison Fang off on this Barrel, and then I cannot switch out of this yet. I wasn't even able to get one wing attack off, but out comes a full health Gliscor, and I'm up a shield. We encounter some lag here. I was pooping my pants because I'm like, I swear if I lose this match because of this lag, I'm going to lose it. But I was able to shield that up and take out the Barrel. Good first game there. Going into the second game. Golbat lead. Golbat mirror match again. So we do need to look out if they are running Return or Shadow Ball. Everyone had a purified Golbat in this tournament, at least from what I was running into. So it is a Shadow Ball. We see that right there. Helpful thing to take note of if our Barrel gets stuck against that. So it looks like we lose the CMP there to on the Poison Fang. I barely survive. So my Golbat does have very good PvP IVs. It is pretty highly ranked. So I was able to survive with a sliver of health, but we actually simultaneously KO there. We might even have the same Golbat. They're both 1500 CP. I bring out Barrel into Wormadam. It's okay for me. I know I'm going to lose this matchup. I don't know if I knew this at the time, but one way that I like to play out this Barrel and Wormadam matchup nowadays is just take it to the one shield, let your Barrel go down, and if I'm running Shiftry in the same line, come in and get 3 Snarls worth of energy so Shiftry can really hit the ground running. But he has his own Barrel in the back, and Shiftry is going to be a solid answer to Barrel and the Wormadam. So you see me heavily over farming here. I committed my last shield. And I should be able to, he commits his last shield there, but because I banked up so much energy, going to go straight Leaf Blade here, takes out the Barrel. I still have some residual energy. I'm able to throw a foul play onto this Wormadam. This Wormadam has to throw a charge move to take me out. The Confusions will not cut it, and it takes Wormadam a while to get to its charge move. So out comes my Barrel with a loaded Surf, and I'm going to be able to take this. Good game there. Going into round 3, going with a Toxicroak lead, hoping to catch the Steelix, the Barrel, or the Shiftry. Just need to avoid the Golbat and the Wormadam. Golbat lead is not what you want to see. So I mirror with my own Golbat. One thing you need to be aware of whenever you're making a line of 3, whatever you put in that lead slot, you need to make sure that you have 2 things that give it decent coverage in the back. However, in this line of 3, I did bring in 2 things that were weak to Wormadam, my Golbat and my Toxicroak. And so sometimes you can kind of risk it, but as much as possible, you want to try to build a balanced line of 3 and really support whatever Pokemon you have in that lead scenario. to ensure that you can kind of flip the match back in your favor. But not able to take out this barrel. I am going to commit the shield here. And then I'm able to wing attack down the barrel. So I am down a shield, but I've regained switch advantage. Because I had such a bad lead, I favor having switch advantage over my shield. Poison Fang still doesn't take me out, so... Oh, man, I thought I could get to a Shadow Ball. Did not work out. Very unfortunate. Now Barrel's going to kind of struggle, but there's a critical mistake right there. He switches in the Shift Tree. It's now switch locked against Toxicroak. I can commit to fast moving down the Shift Tree, dump these Mud Bombs onto the Golbat. This is going to chip away or get the last shield. And it's essentially putting my barrel in a better position. We're lagging here. Mud Bomb goes through. Can I get a second Mud Bomb? I'm able to get a second Mud Bomb. He's probably fully committing to farming me down here, but there goes the last shield. And now it is in surf range with a full health barrel. And because we know he's running Shadow Ball, there's no threat of getting hit with a return nuke. So all these Poison Fangs are not going to be enough to take out my barrel. I'm going to be able to take this third game and win this third round here. Very good games there. Maddie ZS123. Going into round 4, we're up against Nicholas. This is a very favorable lead for me. People that run Flygon, those teams really give me issues too. Flygon and Ice Fang Drapion, I think, are the two things that have given my team the most problems. Flygon is so annoying to deal with because I don't have any ice on my own team. So really the only way I can beat Flygon is with soft checks to it. So I know Golbat and Gliscor can beat Flygon. The Wormadam matchup is contingent on the Flygon landing the Earth Power. Barrel does okay. Shift Tree does okay, but they're not confident walls to Flygon. So especially when people use Flygon as a switch-in against my team, it's really rough. And now that I say that, everyone's going to probably watch this video and run Flygon as a switch-in against my team, but that's okay. That is okay. We'll just deal with it. Especially in Go Battle League, man, I have encountered some scenarios where the people clearly have watched my videos, and the team that they bring in, like, literally is just an absolute hard wall to my team. But it's cool. I'm glad that you guys appreciate the content. I'm able to land the Leaf Blade on the barrel and take it out. I make an immediate swap into my Golbat. I don't want that Toxicroak farming down my Shift Tree at all. Shadow Ball connects. It's not enough to take it out, but this is going to be a pretty confident first game win. Good game there. Going into the second game, going with my barrel double flyer strat here. There's the Flygon lead. Ooh, this thing is so annoying. Pretty sure I need to refresh on some of these simulations, but in the 2 shield, Flygon can win this if you go straight Dragon Claw. Otherwise, I think Flygon only wins if it successfully lands the Earth Power. So I do need to watch out for that. We're just kind of even shields there. I switch to my Gliscor, but this Flygon has way too much health for me to try to farm it down. I'm going to eat some Dragon Claws here, which is really rough. I was able to use Gliscor as a switch-in because they are not running an Ice Fang Drapion. Even if they would have brought in Barrel, if I use Gliscor as a switch-in and hit the ground running with an energy advantage, I can go straight for the Earthquake. If they don't shield it, I actually will be able to take that matchup. If they do shield it, I can just let my Gliscor go down and I'll be up a shield. So their Gliscor takes me out. That is okay. I know they still have Flygon. I'm going to bring in my barrel to water gun this thing down. I don't eat another Night Slash, which is really great for me. What is going to come out? There's that annoying Flygon again. Instantly comes out and greets me with a Dragon Claw. This Surf would be enough to take out Flygon at this health, I believe. So hopefully going to get the last shield. Okay, they let Flygon go down. What is in the back? It's Toxicroak. I was too slow to the switch out there. But it doesn't matter because in all shielding scenarios, Golbat is going to be able to take this matchup here. Golbat is such a solid Pokemon on your team. You definitely should consider running Golbat as one of your flyers on your team. So we're going into the third game here. Golbat lead against Steelix. This is absolute trash, but look at that beautiful shiny Steelix. I'm using Shiftry as my switch in here, and I think this was a misclick, but I'm going to capitalize on this mistake and punish this pretty severely. Going to commit one shield, and then I farmed up so much energy from this matchup. Whatever comes out, I'm still going to be able to hit with a lot of charge moves. So even though I committed the shield there, I'm totally okay with that. Out comes the Toxicroak. That's most likely what they wanted to switch in the first place. But I should have enough energy to get to 2 Leaf Blades here, which is really going to pressure this Toxicroak to shield. I know that he still has Steelix in the back. No shields committed at all there. And then he gives up switch advantage again. So this actually pretty much solidified me the victory. Because now my Barbarrel can completely avoid that Toxicroak. He still has 2 shields, but that Toxicroak is so low in health. Earthquake connects, it doesn't even matter. I'm just totally going to fast move down all these Pokemon. I actually commit a Surf here. I want to try to get those shields off. But I still have Golbat. So Golbat's going to come out, and then I can just wing attack down this Toxicroak and take this set here, take this round. Good games there, Nicholas. Going into round 5. So this is up against Parzival, and he actually swept this tournament 6-0. These were very tough matches. Very tough matches. I know in this matchup it is contingent on the Gliscor landing the Earthquake. So at this point, I do commit a shield, and I successfully shield the Earthquake. I now know that this matchup is going to be favorable for me in all shielding scenarios, no matter what. So, and he knows that too. He switches into his Escavalier. I was kind of slow on this switch. Toxicroak can survive an Aerial Ace, but I think my mistake here... Does he shield and then maintain switch advantage? Okay, I'm still able to maintain switch advantage, which is really clutch for me, and I have minimal health on my Toxicroak, so not as much farming. Out comes Gliscor again, getting some more energy here. I don't know what he has in the back, and I'm worried that it could be the Ice Fang Drapion. That thing really scares me, so I bring in my Gliscor here. And it is the Ice Fang Drapion. But look what happened there. I froze. Oh, okay, yeah, this was debatable. I froze, and then the second that I came back, my Gliscor had like no health on it. So that was some lag that I think really negatively affected me. He said on his end of things that he also was frozen. So it's okay. And now I'm actually going to lose this matchup. I'm just going straight for the Night Slash. I need to get rid of this Drapion, but he still has a shield. And then he's going to be able to outpace me to the next Night Slash. So he takes his first game. Oh, that was so freaking close. I thought that it was going to be Drapion in the back, and it was. And then I kind of lied a little bit there, but that's okay. That is okay. Going with a Golbat lead here. I really do not want to see Drapion in the lead. It's Escavalier, which is great. I make an immediate switch into Barbarrel. Kind of a blind switch almost, because I want my Barbarrel to completely avoid the Escavalier. Now at this point, I knew that Gliscor can get to an Earthquake if I'm too slow to the switch in. I don't shield up this Night Slash, which was a big play on my part. But I'm going to have to commit a shield here anyways. And he actually goes triple Night Slash. Wow. Man. That was brutal. And we simultaneously faint. Wow, that's a very interesting way to play that. I'm going to take a note of that. You guys should take note of that too. Go straight Night Slash in the one shield. Straight Night Slash in the one shield. And you actually can simultaneously KO. That's a much safer way to play that. Escavalier's on my Wormadam, and this is absolutely horrible for me. And he's running Drill Run. Pretty brutal. These confusions are resisted. His counters are hitting me for neutral. I can't get to an Iron Head. No. Out comes Golbat. This thing is going to be able to rip off 2 aerial aces because he farmed me down so well. Okay, thank goodness he didn't get to that aerial ace. Out comes Ice Fang, Drapion. This is totally GG's right there. We even encountered a little bit of lag there. So I'm just going straight Poison Fang here, just trying to chip away as much as possible. This should only be an Aqua Tail. No, it is a crunch, so he farmed up a lot, and then it's able to take me out. Good games. So I already lost this round, but we're going to game 3. Going with the Golbat lead again. The Ludicolo had not come out yet, and it's the Ice Fang Drapion. No. Oh, man, this thing was so annoying to deal with. So he's farming up a lot of energy here, which is very interesting to me. I let this crunch go through. I'm wondering what he has in the back. He brings out Gliscor. But now because I'm such low health, this Gliscor can just go straight Night Slash. I am able to get to this Iron Head, which actually I think would be enough to take out this Gliscor. So I get a shield. And then here comes the Night Slash. This is going to be enough to take me out. But he undercharges it to farm down more energy. What a great play. What a great play. Holy crap. This is why this guy swept the tournament, man. He was playing really well. Here comes the Night Slash. If another Night Slash comes through, this is so unfortunate. Another Night Slash. Oh, man. This guy is really, he's working me. Okay. Gliscor goes down, but have hardly any health. Out comes the Ludicolo. And you kind of look at this and you're like, wow, I don't think I could win this game because he just perfectly outpicked me. I let the Ice Beam go through. And I'm going for the Hyper Fang. I really want this to land. But it gets shielded. Every single possible thing that could go wrong for me is going wrong here. I have to shield up this Ice Beam. Ludicolo double resists water type attacks. So I need to overfarm in this scenario. I bank up. Okay, I'm going to commit my last shield here. I almost have enough energy for a Hyper Fang, but I make an insta swap into Golbat. Out comes that Drapion. I'm going to land the Shadow Ball. This is slightly more energy efficient than Poison Fang, even though they're both resisted. Drapion farms me down a little bit. I instantly go for the Surf. And I am just hoping that I can get to another Surf. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm able to water gun it down. So I do win the 3rd game, but I lose that round. Very good games to that guy. Wow. Final round is up against Eliminator 96. Ice Fang freaking Drapion, dude. Oh, check this out. Woo! What's up, Shadow Executor? You're going to melt my Toxicroak in 2 confusions. I didn't even get to see the next confusion animation because it just absolutely shredded me. And now I have to bring out Golbat, and look how much damage this confusion is doing to me. It forces me to have to throw this Poison Fang. Oh my gosh. Okay, they let it go down. I know Ice Fang Drapion's going to come back out. My switch clock is not up, and I'm just like, I am so screwed. I am so screwed in this matchup. Drapion is able to farm me down. They do dump their energy here, which they totally could have committed. Oh, it's a Fell Stinger. Okay, so they're boosting their attack. But they switch out anyways, and a Swellow comes out. It is also a shiny Swellow. So huge props to them. That thing looks awesome. Swellow, if I remember correctly, is fairly glassy. So not super bulky, but really puts out a lot of damage. Look how much these wing attacks are chipping away my Barrel. And Sky Attack is no joke of a move. It's really going to hurt. I get both shields there. I know he's got the freaking Drapion in the back. I know he's also running Fell Stinger. I commit my last shield here. I really want to get out of this matchup. Let me out. I switch to my Golbat. I'm able to get this Poison Fang off. I have minimal health, so the Drapion won't be able to farm as much. Out comes Drapion. And this thing is in Surf range. So I'm going straight Surf, and this should take out the Drapion. By some miracle, I was able to win out that matchup. Good first game there. Going into a second game. This Executor is really going to give me problems though. But Barrel's going to struggle against it. Toxicroak is going to struggle against it. Golbat's going to struggle against it. So this sucks. I need to get out of there. Shift Tree is a great response. But out comes the Drapion. Oh, this thing. This thing. So much damage. Leaf Blade hardly does anything. Leaf Blade and Foul Play are both resisted, so whenever you have a scenario where both moves are hitting for the same effectiveness, whether it's resisted, neutral, or would there ever be an instance where Foul Play and Leaf Blade would hit for super effective? I don't know. But Leaf Blade is just the better move. It's more energy efficient, so I always go Leaf Blade in that scenario. I'm going to be able to tank whatever this is. It's only an Aqua Tail. Ice, Fang, Drapion, man. Oh, out comes Escavalier. I want to get a Surf off on this thing. I do get a shield, really good for me. Out comes my Golbat, which is a great response to the Escavalier. Oh, man, here comes the Executor. Luckily, the Drapion is out of the picture, so I can just apply a lot of Poison Fang pressure on this Executor. But I need this thing to get out of here, because my Barrel is going to struggle against that Escavalier. Going for the Poison Fang. They let the Executor... Oh, well, they're out of shields. So I really need to get to a Shadow Ball. And I'm like, okay, I can totally get to a Shadow Ball. They don't have enough energy. I lost track of my counts, and we CMP tied here, and I lost the CMP. And so I'm not able to land the Shadow Ball. Oh, man. And I'm not going to be able to get to the Surf. Oh, another instance where I faint with energy on the Surf. So we're going to a game 3. I'm very nervous. Going with a Golbat lead here. Please don't show me the Drapion. It's the Fire Fang Hippowdon. I can roll with this. And I need to roll with this because I have Wormadam Trash, which is a trash matchup against this Hippowdon. Going for the Body Slam. I'm going straight for the Shadow Ball here. Let's see if this connects. I get a shield, so at this point I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap. I'm able to get to a second Shadow Ball though, which is really good for me. But it's not enough to take out the freaking Hippowdon. Okay, I have to bring out my Barrel to farm this thing down a little bit. Even one Fire Fang's worth of damage on my Wormadam would be pretty significant to its health. So I shield up that Body Slam. Out comes the Executor. This is pretty rough. I don't know why I'm staying in this. I'm throwing a Surf because I know this thing is pretty glassy because it's a Shadow version. I get a shield, which is very good for me. Now I bring in Wormadam. Ice Fang Drapion is in the back. Wormadam is a solid answer to this, and it's going to be a good answer to the Executor. I knew that was going to be a Fell Stinger. I figured they were just trying to boost their attack with this to do as much damage as possible. Going for the Bug Buzz here. Not enough to take it out, but I should be able to farm this thing down and then commit to Bug Buzzing the Executor. Going for the Confusion farm down, able to get it, and then Bug Buzz is going to take out the Executor. So I went 4-2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is so much fun to play with some of the top trainers from around the world. It really puts you into perspective how good you are. And I felt like I did okay, but lots to learn. If you want to support the channel and be on my friends list and train with me, head on over to my Patreon. The link will be down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.